Alright, we are in part 3 of my full VHS collection. This is the Universal, MCA Universal MCA tapes. I got 3 stacks exactly, so let's get started with the MCA video cassette titles, which I have 3 of. General Douglas MacArthur. Oh, and by the way, this is being recorded on June 4th. Looks like it would have a day and year code, but it doesn't, meaning it's probably the original printing. Continental Divide. Doesn't seem to be any printings. House Calls. This one comes in the MCA video cassette case, but given its pretty good condition, it's a reprint. Printed on the 34th week of 1989. The tape's from 1982 originally. Going My Way. Printed on the 31st week of 1989. Twins. I actually think this tape did have a day and year code, but it faded off due to the force of the side label ripping off too hard. Let's look to the other hand. E.T. This is the Canadian copy. I have seen the American copy on occasions, but I decided to pass them. It still has the green lid there. Moon Over Parador. Printed on the 9th week of 1989. The Dream Team. Printed on the 37th week of 1989. Alright, this is where we start getting into the 90s. Parenthood. I can see, I don't know if you can see, but I can see some remnants of a pink printing, hinting that this tape could have possibly had a day and year code at one point. The Great Outdoors. This is the last MCA home video release. Printed on the 13th week of 1990. Tapes from 1989, but still. Alright, now we're on to the MCA Universal home video titles. Born on the 4th of July. Printed on the either 47th or 42nd week of 1990. Mo Better Blues. I did an opening to this tape on my main channel at one point. Printed on the 34th week of 1992. Kanan the Destroyer. Printed on the 295th day of 1991. Mobsters. Also printed on the 34th week of 1992. Same print date as Mo Better Blues. K9. Has the original MCA home video sticker. Printed on the 7th week of 1993. Amazing Stories, Book 1. Printed on the 24th week of 1994. And last tape of the first stack, Field of Dreams. Printed on the 27th week of 1994. Alright, on to the second stack. Beethoven. The 201st day of 1992. Kindergarten Cop. Once again, the sticker label is gone, pretty much. Printed on the 322nd day of 1991. Stop or My Mom Will Shoot. Hold on a sec. Yeah, the week, day, and year code's pretty much gone on this tape. An American Tail, Fievel Goes West. Printed on the 30th week of 1994. fried green tomatoes, printed on the 51st week of 1993. Scent of a Woman. I just did an opening to this tape on this channel. Printed on the 40th week of 1994. Cop and a Half. Printed on the 50th week of 1993. Beethoven's Second. I also have Beethoven's Third and Beethoven's Fourth. I still have yet to get Beethoven's Fifth. Jurassic Park. Printed on the 33rd week of 1994. Next tape's a 2-tape set. Schindler's List. That's actually part 2. Part 1 looks the same. Tip 1's printed on the 146th day of 1994. Tape 2's printed in the 147th day of 1994. So they're printed a day apart. The Land Before Time. Printed on the 23rd week of 1994. The Flintstones. Printed on the 43rd week of 1994. Alright, from this point forward, we're going on to the late 90s. The War. This is also the last tape of the second stack. Printed on the 24th week of 1995. Alright, and here's the first tape of the third and final stack. Hard Target. I know I said late 90s just before, but this is probably the last 1994 release. Printed in the 41st week of 1994. The Nutty Professor. There's no week and year code, as you can see, it's Canadian. Here's the last MCA Universal tape, Happy Gilmore. Once again, another Canadian copy, no printing, week and year code. Alright, here's the start of the Universal tapes. The Lost World. Printed on the 42nd week of 1997. Hold on. Yeah. Sorry. Leave It to Beaver, demo tape. Printed on the 46th week of 1997. Aaron Brockovich. jumping straight into the 2000s. July 19th, 2000. For the Love of the Game, second demo tape. Printed on the third week of 2000. Fletch. I've had this one for quite a while now. It's probably the oldest Universal tape in my collection here. 1 out of 2 is the cartridge number. 434 is the side label number. Don't mind that scratching, it's just my cat at the door. Dudley Do-Right. Third and final demo tape. Printed on the 46th week of 1999. A Beautiful Mind. Blockbuster date is July 28th, 2002. Oh, sorry. My last tape of the week in your code. Printed on the 20th week of 2002. Alright. All the tapes moving forward are Canadian. The Bourne Identity. "20 out of 25 is the cartridge number. 985 is the side number. The Rundown. "10 out of 21 is the side label number, or the cartridge number. 247 is the supposed side label number, although it's covered up by a sticker. Being Julia. I'm just trying to speed it up a bit because I don't want this video to be too long. 4 out of 5 cartridge number, side label number 291. Second to last tape, Bridget Jones, The Edge of Reason. "8 out of 15 is the cartridge number. 512 is the side label number. And last tape of the Universal collection, The Interpreter. September 14th, 2005. Alright, and that's the end of the Universal titles. Part 4 will be Paramount titles, and that will be really long. Same goes for Volume 5, or Part 5, Columbia TriStar titles. See you in the next part.